Welcome to another exciting edition of P&B Sports Show. I'm your host, Abel Sunday, and it's been a thrilling weekend of football across Europe. In Spain, Xabi Alonso mean business, winning his first El-Classico as Real Madrid manager, a statement victory that signaled his intent to dominate La Liga. Meanwhile, over in England, Ruben Amorim seems to have sparked life back into Old Trafford, guiding Manchester United to 3 straight wins and restoring belief among the Red Devils faithful. Joining me to break it all down from the ancient city of Benin, our sport analyst Eru John, and from the city of excellence, Lagos, the man with sharp inside, Walter Odige. Grab your teacup because P&B Sports start now. It's still P&B Sport reaching you live from the nation's capital. Gentlemen, it's been quite a weekend. Alonso's statement win and Amorim's United revival. Where do we begin? Let me start with you. I don't want to start with Rujon. Let me start with Walter because, of course, Walter should be jubilating all over this weekend. Walter, what a weekend! I don't know. Were you able to sleep on Saturday?
Good morning. Yes, very beautiful weekend. Yes, I slept very well.
No, with your voice, I think the way you were shouting and jubilating, you could tell from your voice that I don't think you had a sound sleep on Saturday because you were all jubilating for beating Brighton 4-2. That is a statement. I don't know how you want to see it. I don't care what any other person say. I think Amorim did fantastically well on Saturday. What? I don't know. Just let me have your own thoughts before we go over to the main deal.
It's a statement victory. To be honest with you, it is a statement victory because going from struggling to win back-to-back games, 2 games in a row, then now winning 3 games in a row, it's massive. It's a big relief, big sign of relief for Ruben Amorim and Manchester United. And now, if this match was just against any other team, trust me, any other team in the Premier League, be it against Chelsea, be it against Arsenal, though, be it against Chelsea, against Liverpool, against Man City, against any of the clubs in the Premier League, trust me, I wouldn't have been as excited as I am today. But the fact that it came against Brighton, this is a Brighton side that the past 3-4 years, Manchester United have struggled massively against. For the past 3-4 years, we have struggled against Brighton. They've beaten us 4, they've beaten us 3. They know home and away. So it was a tough game. It was a game to look out for. And the way United went about their business, it was massive. It shows you that there's been progress from the United that we saw last season and the United that we saw earlier on in the season to this current United. There's massive progress and beating Brighton, going 3 goals up at the time. Brighton trying to come back 3-2, then we scored the 4th goal 4-2. It's a sign of relief, especially in the Premier League season that we've seen how inconsistent teams can be. Manchester City is inconsistent. Liverpool not to write them about. Tottenham inconsistent. Chelsea inconsistent. I think the only consistent team in the Premier League this season is Arsenal. And to be honest with you, I'm scared because Arsenal might be running away with the Premier League title this season. But that said, it's good. Manchester United, they need this confidence, they need these games, and hopefully they can extend that to 4 games when they travel to Nottingham Forest next weekend. But like you said, it's a massive win, and Amorim win. The statement win for Ruben Amorim, and I'm just happy. I can't just wait to see.
Okay, that's fine. Let me go over to Eru. Eru, do you see I don't know, like the Red Devils faithfuls now, their fans, they begin to see some kind of revival. They kind of believe that okay, something can still happen. I don't know if you are seeing that from that angle, like okay, there's a little bit of hope. But before now, I don't think they are seeing that. But now they're saying okay, there's a little bit of hope. I don't know if you share some sentiment, Rujon.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Sonny, and everyone. Yeah, I share the same sentiment, and not because I am a Manchester United fan, because of course I'm not, but because it is the reality, it is the truth. You know, like we always say in football, anything can happen. You know, like Mr. Water has actually said, for a team that has not been able to defeat Brighton in the past 4 seasons, coming on to defeat them not just narrowly, but a 4 goals to 2. It's a statement one. You know, for it, you can imagine how bad Manchester United was for their fans to be celebrating. And this is not banter, please. This is not banter. I'm pointing out a point. I'm giving a point to you. For them to be celebrating back-to-back wins and then going on to celebrate 3 wins in a row, it only goes to show you that the team has been so bad. Like I said, I'm not trying to banter them. I'm just giving you a point. It goes to show you that the team has been so bad that winning back-to-back games now seems like a record for Ruben Amorim. You see, it's so them having this confidence back slowly, beginning to win games, beginning to find their feet slowly, is a step in the right direction. I mean, it is something for the fans to throw a party about. Sincerely speaking, I'm not speaking from a banter perspective. It is something for them to be jubilating about. It is something worth celebrating for them, because this is not something they are used to. Under Ruben Amorim, it has been defeat, draws, win 1, lose 2, win 1, lose 3 for them. So I want to believe that the team is slowly coming together. Ruben Amorim is beginning to find that mixing piece in the puzzle, and I hope sincerely, not from a sincere heart, but I hope they are able to continue this feat. Yeah, so I share in that sentiment.
Okay, let me come back to you, Walter. Walter, will you say that is a very good finish if Manchester United finish top 4? Will you say Ruben Amorim actually achieved something if they finish top 4 this season?
It's a must pass, to be honest. If Manchester United finish anywhere near the top 4 this season, they should build a statue of Ruben Amorim. Yes. It's going to be so huge. Let's be honest. Let's not act like yes. Some people will say yes, he spent over 250 million pounds in the summer. Some people use Champions League, Tottenham, Man U, Tottenham City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, playing every 4 days, because they play on Wednesday in the Champions League, they play on Saturday, Sunday in the Premier League. Manchester United, on the other hand, they just played after they played yesterday now, on Saturday now, they'll wait the game on Saturday before they'll play again. So they have a lot of time, to get their training right. They have a lot of time to get their tactics right. They have a lot of time to get their preparations right. And so, yes, and they have a lot of time to reserve their energies for Premier League games. So, yes, they have every chance to finish in the top 4, but it is too early to call top 4 and call United. Like I was saying, my only belief why I think they can actually finish in the top 4 is not because of United, it's because of the other teams. Like I said earlier, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham, they are inconsistent. Those 4 clubs I just mentioned, they are very, very inconsistent. And United just need to patch up a little bit of consistency. Lose the games you can lose, win the game you are supposed to win, and trust me, they might be able to finish top 4 in the end.
Okay, well said, Walter. Before we go over to La Liga, the El-Classico, quickly, I want you to talk about this. After taking lead, commanding lead 3-0, you see that the defense is kind of shaky at the second half. I don't know. Do you think that defense is can stand the test of time when because now I think this is the ninth game also, when the league got into the main, you know, when you say after January, that is when you can say the league started telling you the league have gotten a sitter or something. When the league now got to that January time, February period, do you think Manchester United defense will be able to withstand all this pressure? Because if by this now they have three goal lead, and they almost threw it away because I don't know. Brighton almost came back from 3-0 to 3-2. If not for Obama that scored that last minute goal. Quickly before we go to El-Classico, Eru.
Okay, thank you for that. It's quite a tricky one. I cannot actually tell you that yes, they will be able to. I also cannot tell you that no, they won't be able to, because I mean, this is football. Anything can happen in football. Anything can happen. We just, like we rightly mentioned, and we have all agreed, this is a team that the team is beginning to find the missing piece in the puzzle. So what I can say for now is, let's just watch them and see how they continue to grow, how they continue to get better, how they continue to play better. But in respect to them being able to keep up the momentum for so long, it is possible if some key players do not get injured. You may not agree with me, but Harry Maguire has been instrumental for them this season. He has been playing a fantastic game. The new goalkeeper they have has been wonderful, has been beautiful. I believe he's one of the pieces that was missing in the puzzle. So let's see how they are able to keep up with it. Let's see how they are able to continue without injuries. I don't think Manchester United has any reason to complain of fatigue this season.
Yeah, because like, they have fewer games to play. Yeah, that's true.
So many competitions. Yeah. Exactly. They are not in Europe. They are not in so many competitions. So let's see how they are able to keep up. Let's say between now and the end of December, if they are able to continue in this momentum, then I can tell you, okay, yes, there's a chance. Even Arsenal, that are doing so well defensively now, I just sincerely pray for them that the likes of Gabriel do not get injured. It will be a big problem.
Yeah.
This is what happened last season. The moment Gabriel got injured, they became shitty in defense. So let's just see how far the season goes. We are just in the 9th or 10th game of the season.
Okay, fine. Let's move over to Spain. El-Classico, Walter. You know, you said this on Friday. I remember your audition on Friday. You talked about this El-Classico. Finally, Alonso picked his first El-Classico as a manager, doing it over Barcelona 2-1. I don't know what you, but of course, arguably, you will not deny the contribution of Bellingham. I know Mbappe also scored the first goal, then Bellingham scored the second goal. But what do you have to say from your own analysis? What did you see and what did you pick out from that game, and how Xavi set up his players?
Yeah, the game went exactly how I expected it to go. I predicted a 2-1 win for Real Madrid. It was just how I saw the game to go, because Barca, it is not the same Barca of last season. There's something is different about Barca this season. They have not been able to, they have not been able to gain consistency and get their best players. They are missing Rafinha, they are missing Lewandowski, Gavi is injured for a long time, and their goalkeeper they are just signed, Garcia, is also injured. Then you look at Lamine Yamal, he's not fully fit, he's just coming back from injury, so he's not yet fully match fit. So yeah, but I think Madrid made it look like a match. To be honest with you, if Madrid were a little bit serious, if Madrid took the game the way the game presented itself for them, it would have been a far worse scoreline. Like I think 4-1, 5-1. Even the goal my Barca scored was a result of a mistake from Ada Gole. So 4-1, 5-1 would have been a correct reflection of that game, because I think Madrid totally dominated the game from start to finish, from minute 1 to the end. Madrid were on top, and Barca were not able to show themselves or impose themselves on the game. And I think that was massively due to Pedri. Pedri was absent from the game. He didn't play the game to his full potential. But like most people have probably said, if Pedri is not playing well, Barcelona will not play well because he's the engine, he's the main man, he's the one that that connects the dots, he's the one that once Pedro is on his A game, you will see every other player has been on their A game because he's sharp, he's alert, he throws passes that others cannot see. And I think his red card in the dying moment of the game just sums up everything. Now, naturally, Pedro does not lose ball, he's not careless. Now, he has held the ball onto the ball for too long, trying to move around, and he ended up losing the ball and wanting to win the ball back and tackle and that gave his red card. So yes, it wasn't a good show for Barcelona, and I think it is a massive victory for Real Madrid. To be honest with you, in as much as I felt Madrid would win, it was based on the fact that I believe also called down that Barcelona are not informed. They have injuries issue, and I've seen Barcelona against big teams, or let's say good teams this season. Their defensive vitalities has been there for everyone to see, and all of that. But I really had this feeling in the back of my head that okay, Madrid is to beat these people again. Barca was to beat this Madrid again. And so the pressure was there. When you talk to Madrid fans, they will tell you, even if they beat us this year, so they were not that confident as they should have been. But yes, it ended in their favor, and I think it's a massive relief for Xabi Alonso as we think about what Atletico Madrid did to them earlier on in the season. So another defeat against Barcelona, forget about the league position, forget about the other points winning. A defeat against Barcelona yesterday would have asked serious questions of the manager, because Real Madrid does not just want to win the league, they want to do so beating their rivals, beating Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, and they were able to do so yesterday. So yeah, congratulations to Alonso, congratulations to Real Madrid. But the season is still long, but I think they have 5 points over Barca now. So, but the season is still long. But yes, it's a good week for them, and it's a massive relief, because last season they were defeated 4 times by Barcelona in the El-Classico. So what a way to start this season for Madrid.
Okay, well said, Walter. Let me go to you, Eru. I don't know, you might want to tie Walter's what the question I asked Walter to what I wanted to, but I wanted to tie this to it. I don't think you will question Rashford's contribution in Barcelona, because I think he has been doing so well. Even yesterday, he was fantastic. He gave assist to that goal that he scored, and he did very, very well. I'm just talking about Rashford. So you just tell me, you talk about Rashford, and also if you want to react to the question I also asked Walter.
Okay, thank you. Let me start with the Rashford situation. We have agreed here severally that Marcus Rashford has been a huge addition to Barcelona this season. It has been fantastic. As a matter of fact, at this point, I think if by the end of season, Barcelona are able to sort out whatever financial constraints they have, I don't see them having a problem signing Rashford on a permanent deal. It has been fantastic. He has been bowling. He has been playing like somebody who has been playing in the La Liga for so long. I mean, even with the absence of the likes of Rafinha, Lewandowski, Gavi, he has actually stepped up. Even Yamal has been inconsistent. Injuries, having problems, even the few games he has played, he has not been so excellent. He's not the Yamal we saw last season. I believe the inconsistency in playing time is a factor. So Rashford has stepped up so well. Rashford has done so well. Like you rightly said, he gave the assist for the goal Barcelona scored. Has had a number of, I think for Barcelona this season, he has the highest goal contributions in the Champions League for Barcelona. That's an excellent feat for somebody that is on loan at the club. It says a lot about him. It shows that he's a good player. I told you before that I've always been a big fan of Marcus Rashford. And I'm happy for him, sincerely. I'm sincerely happy for him. I hope he's able to continue in this feat. I must tell you one fact today. Even if the likes of Yamal and what's his name, Rafinha gets back to the team, Hansi Flick will have a big difficulty dropping Marcus Rashford to the bench. He will either play him as a top 9 or playing behind the striker. He will find a way to inculcate him into that team, because he has, let me use this word, he has paid his dues. He has done so well for the team. That's from Marcus Rashford. Then in respect to what Mr. Water said, I share his sentiment. Although I predicted to give a draw when you asked us the last time, I predicted the draw. But I give it to Real Madrid. You know, there's a saying that you fool me once, shame on me. You fool me twice, shame on you. You fool me once, shame on me. Yeah, you fool me twice, shame on you. The truth is this: football, like we always say here, is a game of who wants it more. Real Madrid showed hunger, they showed determination, they showed that they needed the game more than Barcelona. Like Mr. Water said, I watched the game, they dominated from the first to the last minute of the game. They dominated, they showed dominance, they showed that we are playing in the Stadio Bernabeu. They were excellent. I mean, coming from a team that suffered defeat in the hands of the same person 4 times last season, you will not want to give it to them just like that. And kudos to Xabi Alonso. Big kudos to him. This is his first El-Classico as a Real Madrid manager, and he came out with a win. It's a statement. It's a huge statement. He has shown, he has announced his arrival in the La Liga. He has shown to other teams that, hello, I didn't come here to joke. I didn't come here for play. I came here for something serious. And that's a good one. I also think, like Mr. Walter said, the absence of the likes of Rafinha, Lewandowski, it also could have played a factor. And then Pedri is the heart of Barcelona. Pedri was not in his A game. It happens to anybody. I'm not going to blame him. It happens to any footballer. It has happened to Messi. It has happened to Ronaldo. It has happened to the best of players. There are some games that you are not it. You are not there. You are off. So yesterday was a bad game for him. I hope he's able to forget that too quickly. But kudos to Real Madrid. They play so well. They give their all, and I give it to them.
All right, thank you. On that note, I think we have to wrap up now. Of course, but I have to say something. Enzo Maresca, what happened? Fell down again on Saturday. Eru, I think we'll talk about that tomorrow. That's when we'll have your time. It's tomorrow. We're going to have your time tomorrow. Don't have time anymore. We'll have to go because there's no time anymore. And I want to thank you so much for your analysis always on P&B Sports Show. Thank you so much, Walter and Eru. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, that's the start of our show this morning. You can connect with us in all social media platforms on YouTube and Facebook. You can connect with us at Politics&BusinessTV.English and on IG at PNBTV_English, on X at PNBTV_ENG. I'm Abel Sunday from me and the entire team right in Abuja. I say goodbye.